Breaking news in the UH fertility case, a judge has decided not to rule on whether all the cases should be consolidated. Consumer investigator Danielle Serino here now with what that means for patients and the hospital. Hi, Danielle.
Hi, Ross. Well, it seems all of the other judges who are handling or haven't yet been assigned to the now more than 900 cases can't agree on what to do. So the judge who was supposed to rule is asking the administrative judge to make the decision. In the meantime, we just learned that the hospital's been reaching out to attorneys to try and settle cases.
I can count on one hand, no matter how egregious the wrong has been, where somebody has called and said, we are at fault. It just doesn't happen.
And that could prove a fatal blow for university hospitals, because if a judge finds them negligent in this fertility failure, their financial exposure could be huge.
Is this hospital at risk of sinking?
Nothing's out of the realm of possibility. There would be issues as to how many different punitive damage awards you can have in any given case.
Eric Kennedy represents more than a dozen clients who lost embryos when the hospital's cryo-storage tank rose to deadly temperatures. He says UH has been reaching out on a regular basis to settle the cases involving 4,000 embryos.
Are they motivated by self-interest in attempting to preserve the reputation going forth? Of course. But are they also genuinely concerned about these people? Sure.
In addition to punitive damages, which are to punish the hospital, there could be compensatory damages for pain and suffering. And those would vary widely depending on, let's say, if a person was simply storing them as a backup or was a cancer patient whose chances of children are over.
I screamed and fell to my knees in the kitchen. I felt as if I were dying. And I wanted to die.
However the judge rules on consolidating the cases, people can still file individual suits. And what they can get all depends on whether this is ruled medical malpractice or something else.
I'm a woman wounded, robbed by cancer of my health and the body that I once knew, and robbed by university hospitals of my future.
Now, consolidating the cases is simply done to make handling them all easier. For example, instead of having a hospital technician deposed more than 900 times, he or she can do it, and it will be all shared by the attorneys. Danielle Serino, Channel 3 News.